Howdy, Patrick Kincaid. We're back for the attack. All right, so this lesson is going to be lesson 6.02, where to look for product ideas. Covering 3 points in this one. First, the Amazon catalog. Second place to look for product ideas, Helium 10 Black Box. And third, other channels. I'm just giving you an introduction in this lesson to where we're going to go find product ideas, and then in the lessons to follow, I'll be walking you through each one of these different places to look for ideas. Okay? So this is just an introduction and kind of letting you know of all the places we're going to be looking. So for niche market-based product research, the first place we're going to look is in the Amazon catalog itself. What better place to find Amazon products or products to sell on Amazon than in the Amazon catalog? Duh. So in the Amazon catalog, we're going to be getting familiar with the vast catalog, and that means we're going to be drilling down into all of the various departments and categories and subcategories and all the various components and places to find product ideas in the catalog. There's a lot to it, and I have some special techniques that I've learned over time, actually these came into practice for me back in the early days when we really would find all of our products pretty much in the Amazon catalog. And you had to learn how to dive deep in the catalog to see what was out there and what wasn't out there. And it was really a manual way to do research back then, but we got good at it, at least I did. And I still find it very useful to this day to understand the catalog and to find ideas there. So many sellers do not dive deeply into the catalog enough to where they don't know all of the products within whatever niche that they're looking at. And you need to be able to do that. You need to be able to browse the catalog and get through every little nook and cranny within your niche. And then we're also going to, so that's why we're teaching you now how to do that. And in the process, you're going to learn how to find some product ideas in the catalog. Kind of cool, huh? We're also going to be doing some, you can also use bestsellers within the catalog. And that's a quick little shortcut, but it's not what you think it is, okay? We're not going to go use it to find bestsellers and then launch bestsellers that are happening right now. There's a twist to it. So a couple different lessons coming up. We're going to show you what to do with those bestsellers, and especially the bestseller categories or the bestsellers within each category. Okay? So that's the Amazon catalog. Stay tuned for that lesson coming up next. Second, we have other channels. We're going to be looking in so many places off of Amazon. And those will include non-Amazon channels. We're talking about social media, brick and mortar, and some of my favorites, right? So we're going to be doing some successful product hunting in all those other channels that are not the Amazon catalog. Thirdly, Helium 10 Black Box. Super powerful tool. It really, I've alluded to it and showed you a little dip into it when we were talking about research criteria. You remember in the past lessons, we're going to be able to use Helium 10 Black Box to put in various filters, and we're going to base those on what kind of search criteria that we want to look for, and it's going to spit out product ideas and keyword ideas and niche ideas and so much more. And we're going to be able to glom some really good ideas from that tool. It is the top tool that we use to look at the data on all the products and all the search and all of the various factors involved with products on Amazon. Helium 10 Black Box covers it all for us and is able to find us some really great ideas moving forward, okay? So you have to pay for a subscription if you want to visit mashprivatelabel.com/resources for a discount. This must be a new sign up. So if you've already got Helium 10 and you didn't get the discount, you can go ahead and sign up for a new account. I recommend opening up an incognito window and then visiting that URL there, the mashprivatelabel.com/resources, and signing up with a new email address, okay? An email address that's different than the first time you signed up for Helium 10. I'm going to be covering the, the history of the big Amazon data freeze of 2019. So Helium 10 Black Box and Helium 10 X-Ray, for that matter, all of Helium 10's data, they have data points on something like 2 billion products, okay? Now, there was a time a couple years back in 2019, a few years ago, when there was a lot of different software companies that were able to get search data every morning from Amazon, a lot of buyer and search data from various activities that took place in the prior 24 hours, and Amazon would release that to any software company that was hooked to their back end, right? And then all of a sudden, one day in December, everybody woke up, and Amazon had sent out a message saying, "We froze that data release as of this morning. We're no longer going to be giving out that data." And so what happened was, like, probably hundreds of software companies went belly up overnight because they no longer could provide the services that they were charging people to provide, because they no longer had constant data coming from Amazon. Well, a few of the big players, Jungle Scout, Helium 10, I think Viral Launch, they were all storing data on products for years prior to that. So they very quickly created their own algorithms and were able to come up with their own way to estimate, search volume and sales revenue and all that kind of stuff for the products in the Amazon catalog. I remember it took a few months. Things were in flux, and the search volumes, for instance, were staying solid, like they were staying the same as they were in December. 2 months later, they were still showing the same search volume, and I could tell that they had just froze it in time from the morning that Amazon stopped handing out that data, because the data wasn't changing. And but they caught up, and so Helium 10 Black Box, one of the few companies, Helium 10, that was able to pass through that phase when Amazon stopped giving out that data, and they've provided us great tool and a great ability to get data on products on Amazon since then. Okay, so it's powerful. You can search 2 billion products in the Helium 10 database, and there's 5 different search tabs. So we'll be going through those in depth in the lesson upcoming. And here's Helium 10 Black Box, and there's those 5 tabs right there: the products, keywords, competitors, niche, and product targeting. Those are the 5 tabs within the tool that we are going to be going through in depth. Okay? So that covers it for places to find product ideas. We're going to be, I said, going way deeper into each one of those 3. We got on Amazon, off Amazon, and then the Helium 10 Black Box. And there's other places as well. But I'm going to cover, a good chunk of where to find product ideas. You're going to have way too many places to find product ideas moving forward here pretty quick. All right. So Seth Godin says, don't find customers for your products. Find products for your customers. That's why we found a niche first, and then we're going to find products to provide that niche. Because if you remember, a niche is just a group of customers, right? So don't find customers for your products. Find products for your customers. All right, that's enough out of me. I will see you in the next lesson. Thanks for joining me.